It's Tuesday, 9-ish. Y'all know what time it is. Sports Block with Riddock, powered by the Monarchy. Celtics actually made it a decent series. Brought it to a game 7, but then got their asses beat. I did not think that it was going to be a Denver-Miami championship game or championship playoff series. I don't even know if I'm going to watch the
I think
watch
I
the
called
rest of
that.
it. I think you did.
I feel like I did. I'll go back and check the tape.
I voted for chaos.
Because I didn't think that the NBA was going to let it happen. And they damn near didn't.
Oh, shit. The NBA love Miami.
They do love Miami.
It's Denver, though. And
It's the Denver part.
And having both of them.
Denver is, oh, damn, what did motherfuckers say? I just damn, they compared it to some city, and it's called it that for white folks, and I was like, damn, that's real in a motherfucker. Was it the New York? No, it wasn't New York City. Was it Chicago for white folks? Alabama? I don't know. It was somewhere for white folks, and I was like, brah, that's real. Because it is.
Or Austin North.
Nah, Austin is weird. But Austin's also in Texas. And Texas will never have legal weed until it goes federal.
Let alone shrooms.
You don't think?
Nah, hell nah. Texas is a Republican state.
Now, when you say Republican, are you saying like too, like not red enough or too red?
Too red.
Because Missouri is a pretty red state.
Yeah, but we pro letting businesses do whatever the fuck they want to.
Pro letting people pretty much do what the fuck they want. As long as you carrying a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I say same down in Texas though. I mean, you pretty much as soon as
No,
you
but see, they make money off of trafficking seizures.
Coming across that border.
Yeah. Yeah, you open up legal weed to Texas and
the border is
the
flooded.
SA's gonna take over. Their worst nightmare.
But haven't they though?
Well, they ain't took over. It was always theirs.
Right.
It was always theirs.
Now I do remember this one. America is to Mexico what Palestine is to Israel. Or was it Israel is to Palestine? Mm-hmm. Israel is to Palestine.
Well, yeah, Israel's. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Because this is Mexico, and these motherfuckers showed up like God said, "This is our land." So,
y'all move a little bit further down south,
man. Because technically, Missouri was part of Mexico. Mm-hmm. I saw old Matt last week or week before.
Before the Louisiana Purchase?
Yep. Yep, because Louisiana reached up kind of far.
Yeah.
And it was weird. It had like a slope type shape on one of the on the northern border, northeastern border. But yeah, all this used to be Mexico.
And France at one point. France, part of the Louisiana Purchase was France selling his name.
Oh no, yeah. No, I'm saying, but all this was Mexico, and then the Europeans came over and said,
"This our shit."
God said, "This our land."
We give y'all history and geography on the Sports Block with Riddock, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's the season finale. Y'all stuck it through. So
all the way.
Give you some extras.
Appreciate y'all for rocking with us.
Yeah, especially through all your whack ass Titans takes.
Most of them was pretty solid though.
It was true. I mean,
for the most part,
I don't know.
It was pretty solid.
But, your Titans takes stopped being right when we made you a member of the actual show. ever since then, they just been all downhill, and the Titans been super shitty. So you know,
They
welcome
have been
aboard.
shitty, but I've been calling it for the most part because I said they was gonna win 6 games this year. They won 7, and that was when they was on a for a roll too. And I was like, hey, the train stops right here, and it was a wrap.
Hey, they could have won 10.
Honestly, they could have won 12.
They could have
didn't.
won 10.
But they didn't. This year we win in 2. It's gonna be a strong
Maybe.
2. Not a fun 2, but it's gonna be a strong 2.
Y'all gonna beat yourselves?
Oh, that's every week anyway though. Yeah, say Derrick Henry might fuck around and have a 2,000-yard season. So for every 1,000 yards, we're gonna get a win.
You know, if Derrick Henry got another 2,000-yard season, that would be amazing. He would have to be the oldest running back to have a 2,000-yard season if that was the case.
I'll say yeah, damn near. Cause let's see, no, would it have been Barry?
Shit, did Barry ever have a 2,000-yard season?
Yeah. I'll say, oh no, that was like 97. So Barry would have been like late 20s. Because it's only been what, 6 of them?
No, it's been like, looks like 12.
2,000-yard rushers? Ain't been that many.
According to this, according to the Googles.
I'll say CJ2K, Derrick Henry, AD,
Lewis.
yeah, Jamal Lewis, dude from the Rams, what's his name?
Jackson?
From the 80s.
Dickerson.
Yeah, Eric Dickerson and OJ.
Yeah, this must not be the same list because they don't have Eric Dickerson on here. Or this must be some sort of screwball running back. Here we go. Let's go this way.
Yeah, I think it's like 6 or 7.
Jamal Lewis, Chris Johnson, Barry Sanders, Terrell Davis, O.J. Simpson, Eric Dickerson. Damn, Terrell Davis had 2,000 yards in the season?
Yep.
Oh, he was a video game them first 2 years, man.
Chris Johnson had 2,000 yards in the season?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because he was hitting home runs.
CJ2K, that's where that shit came from.
I remember Jamal Lewis having 2,000 yards in the season.
His long touchdowns were like averaging 60 yards.
Yeah.
Like they would look like punt returns sometimes.
Nah, for real, because once he saw daylight, you was not catching dude. That just
No,
that
Chris
not
Johnson
gonna
was
happen.
fast.
Yeah.
He was super fast.
I'll say shit until who was that? Ross beat his 40 time. He had it for a few years. Cause I think he was like a 4.24, and Ross was like a 4.22, something like that.
Throw a 1 in there somewhere, and then you talking about numbers.
What 14.22?
Hey, 14, 41. We can play with the decimal point if we need to.
What is the fastest 40 you ever ran?
4.8.
I'll say that ain't bad.
That's when I had knees. Oh, when I had knees, I had decent, like, once I got some momentum, I had some decent, I could kind of keep it and 40, I could, but, yeah, no, I couldn't run no 100. You losing me at about the 43. Oh, yeah, when I had knees, I was actually, I think back, I was actually an okay athlete. You know what I'm saying? a little faster than I thought. Jumped a little higher than I thought. I was a little stronger than I thought. You know, I was a decent athlete. I probably could have been somebody's practice squad player had I chose to go that route.
Well, I say they make pretty decent money.
They do okay. Now, mind you, this is also, 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Practice squad players was virtually non-existent.
Well, I say since we on football, I was let's talk about your boy. D-Hop got released officially yesterday. Is there any way possible that the Chiefs find the money to pick dude up?
Anything is possible. It's the NFL.
Is it probable?
It's probably not.
I don't see it happening.
I hear we're still in on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, the name will always be in on it, whether we're actually in on it or not. Just because, you know what I'm saying, having our name in on it is going to drive the price a little, or it's going to, make certain cats act a certain way.
Right.
Hey, but look, there is one scenario I can see, and it's not likely, but it would not surprise me if D-Hop said, "I'm gonna cut a team a discount that almost assures me a Super Bowl, at least getting to it."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? For one season, not a long-term deal, but 1 year, and you gotta make some kind of space for him, but make enough space to get him in here for a year, and not completely trash a roster. And I could see that happening. It would have to be a lot of want to on both sides.
Right. How much need though? Because one is one thing, but what's the need? Because the 5 teams that he named, I mean, besides y'all and the Bills, I honestly don't see him going to the other squads. Like those are like I can really see him playing with Mahomes. I can really see him playing with Allen. Your boy Grover Cleveland said that he wanted him bad. I don't see him.
He wants a lot of stuff bad.
I don't see him
Oh, we know that.
He wants a lot of stuff bad.
Groper.
Actually, he just want one stuff. He just want it from a lot of people.
The same thing
28
over and over again.
He is insanity. Because you're not getting a different result.
Oh shit. Well, okay, so you brought up John Ross and man, we have a lot of prospects in camp.
Mm.
You know what I mean, at wide receiver. Like it's not like we can't put together a professional wide receiving core.
And that's what I'm saying. Like need wise, y'all really don't need dude. I mean, everybody. I'm pretty sure every squad wants D-Hop.
Sure.
Well, let's keep it funky. D-Hop would be more than just a luxury pickup for the Chiefs.
Mm.
Because he would serve a role. He picks up where Tyreek left off.
Mm.
Maybe not doing the exact same thing.
But as far as
But that, being able to count on him to take that 20-yard fade and turn it into a 60-yard TD. Yeah, that would and that is what I'm not really sure the Chiefs have right now.
And plus the way defenses would have to play y'all, I think that's what y'all were missing.
That would
last
open it
year.
up for Pacheco so tremendously.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm scared of the Ravens. Because now that they have, you know what I'm saying, what they have at wide receiver and tight end and running back, once they start spreading that ball, once they start spreading out the formation, it's gonna be scary.
Now, what do you really think that Odell is going to bring to them?
The threat.
At this point
The
in
threat.
his career,
Nothing more than the threat.
how long
Or
is
not
the
even the threat,
sustainable?
but Odell, if you throw it to Odell, he's gonna catch it.
I was about to say Odell's about to turn into a possession receiver.
Yeah,
That's kind of what he was with the.
he
with the
kind of
Rams,
already
though.
was.
Yeah.
He was kind of that with the Giants too, for real. Because Odell really didn't have breakaway speed,
But he got open.
but he
got in position to catch the ball.
But he knew how to get open, and he knew how to be in the right place at the right time.
But I think he's going to turn into a traditional possession receiver. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what they really need from him. He's not going to be going over the middle. He's going to be catching slants and hooks. You know, and if somebody
5-10 yard out.
and if somebody fucks up on the coverage, then they'll send him out.
Occasional bubble screen just because he's strong. You know what I'm saying? But and not too many of them because
He's going to be Derek Mason. He was going to be what Derek Mason was for the Ravens.
Mace was real durable though.
He'll play this whole season. I bet you he will.
When was the last time has he ever played a full season?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When he was with the Giants.
I'm still thinking he missed a few games. Like I don't think he's ever played a full 16 or 17 games.
Yeah, but I think he got suspended or some shit like that.
No, it was injuries. But yeah, at this point in his career, I think people are for real expecting way too much, and I don't think he can deliver. Like he's gonna be a serviceable wide receiver.
Well, he's gonna be
Hey,
a better Juju Smith-Schuster.
Nah, I'm not even gonna say better.
No, I'm saying because he's got better hands than Juju Smith-Schuster in my opinion. He's always had better
Hey,
hands.
if
than
he
Juju.
had anything dynamic left, you'd have heard about us being in. We're still looking at him. You know what I mean? I don't think he has anything dynamic to add to anybody's offense.
Well, I'm just glad that the Chiefs didn't kick the tires too heavily. Because he's coming off that ACL.
Yeah.
And that's
If he would have been where they wanted him to be as far as recovery is concerned, they would have signed him last year. Or, I mean, year before last. I mean, like, you know, they'd have signed him and stowed him away just like they did Justin Ross.
No, but I don't think other teams wouldn't have let the Chiefs do that. Like I think y'all are at a point now where I think if there's any like inclination at all that y'all are looking at somebody
somebody else is going to
somebody else is gonna try to snatch them up. Like just at this point, like other teams just like they ain't gonna let y'all do shit like that. it's not happening.
But that's also to our advantage. Because all we got to do is just put the word out there.
We
looking at
drive up the price on everybody.
We looking at Boo Boo the Fool. You know we used to think about Boo Boo the Fool.
No.
And next thing you know,
Can't let Boo Boo go to the Chiefs.
Boo Boo the Fool
5
signed
years.
to the Raiders. 6 years, $200 million.
Now, I don't know if this was true or not, but speaking of the Braiders, your boy Jimmy G fucked around and
His contract is terrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, messed around and I think did he fail his physical?
Something ain't right with his foot.
What?
Yeah. So, and we talked about this last week. owner player Tom Brady coming out the owner's booth.
Oh my God.
Might start a few games.
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
It's a possibility at this
Oh
point.
man.
And that would be the most Raider shit that could happen. Like, it really is.
That really would. And you know what?
Only the
That'll be
Raiders.
the second most Raider shit that could happen.
Hey, fuck
The
it.
most
We
Ra- the
hey,
most Raider
hey,
shit
hey,
that could
hey,
happen is they
they
get they
bring
monkey
Brady
asses
back.
whooped.
Hey, if they bring Brady back, we sign a Bernard Pollard, man. Off the couch.
Nah.
Off the couch.
And then let's go ahead and stick with the NFL. So they dropped the Pro Football Focus's top 32 starting quarterbacks. Was there anybody on there that you saw that you were just like, there's no way they should be that high or that low?
Kirk Cousins.
At what, number 9?
Yeah.
That was pretty high because he was ahead of Dak. I really didn't agree with that at all. And there was a couple more quarterbacks on there that he was above, and just having Kirk Cousins top 10 just didn't sit right with me.
Yeah, and I think they played Geno Smith a little bit down at 15.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit. You know, maybe he could have been 12. But I don't know what, their criteria are. And I felt that Jalen Hurts was a little low. And I felt that not Russell Wilson, but Lamar Jackson was also a bit low.
Because Lamar was at number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So who are you leapfrogging?
With Lamar?
With Lamar, yeah.
I'm
They
putting,
had A-Rod at number 5.
I think A-Rod could stay. A-Rod would stay at number 5.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm leapfrogging. It's not even a leapfrog. It's just a straight swap out. Joe Burrow for Lamar Jackson.
And he was what, number 3?
Number 3.
Okay. Yeah. So you good? I mean, I'm just assuming, but you're good with Mahomes at number 1.
Yeah.
And then Josh Allen at number 2.
Yeah. Because Josh Allen can run.
Okay.
Josh Allen's probably the most physical running quarterback in the league right now.
Definitely give you that.
I guess I'm okay with them putting Burrow at 3 to a degree, simply because Burrow has beaten the Chiefs and beat them for the opportunity for a Super Bowl or to go to a Super Bowl. But I don't know. I just don't feel it like that with Joe Burrow number 3, personally. And I don't feel it that way with Justin Herbert number 4, because I would put Jalen Hurts there.
See, I actually think they got that right. Like if we're taking the teams like completely out of this, and if we're just talking about.
Oh yeah, I'm taking the team out.
Yeah,
I'm taking Squats Hurts number 4.
Okay.
Because Squats Hurts, if it's anything in 3, go ahead and give it to him.
Because I think a lot of this list, they're looking at who the quarterback also has, you know what I'm saying, on the squad with them.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just taking arm talent, you know what I'm saying, what they can do on the field, reading defense and shit like that. Then the list ain't too bad, but I definitely wouldn't have Burrow in my top 5. If that's the case.
Actually, Burrow will be my number 7 because Justin Herbert will be my number 6.
I would almost have to find a way to put Herbert in my top 4. Because outside of Mahomes and Allen,
it's your top 4, so you can do what you want. It's gonna be wrong as shit, but
I mean outside of Mahomes and Allen, like arm talent wise, who else is there? I'm just talking about straight up arm talent.
I mean, shit, Aaron Rodgers.
at this point in their career.
Shit, still Aaron Rodgers.
Not over Herbert.
I tell you, I don't know, man.
I think there's a lot of hype in Burrow and
It's hard for me to look at Herbert the way a lot of y'all look at Herbert because he ain't beat us.
All this y'all though. That's
I mean, and I understand that.
Y'all.
I understand that. But even when you take
no,
their
but
stats,
he shit the bed.
Yeah, I mean, he has been the one to.
He's thrown him out of games with us.
Yeah.
And here's the Chargers too.
I mean, the Chargers is gonna charge,
and that's what I'm saying. Take the squad, the squad away. Yeah, you gotta look at it outside of the squad.
I still, I don't know. I can't have Justin Herbert at number 4 even with just arm strength and talent and all that, blah blah blah. For me, it's his team. That's why he's number 4. Because he's got cats to throw that ball to, and they can make some stuff happen.
Most definitely.
If they're not injured.
That's the issue with his main guy. Actually, with both of them.
Both of them. Hell, only one that hasn't really been injured was Eckler.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, I think this is his last year, or did he?
No, they brought him back though.
They didn't bring him out
because he was trying to get up out of there.
Yeah, he was like, shit, I'm out.
So would you put Jackson in your top 4?
Oh yeah. My top 4 would be Mahomes, Allen,
Hurts,
Jackson, Hurts, Rodgers, with Herbert and Trevor Lawrence looking like y'all better not slip up.
Well, I'll say Lawrence. Lawrence is definitely the best quarterback in the AFC South right now, and I'll say let's talk about it.
Shit, he's the only quarterback in the AFC South right now.
I mean, there may be at some point this season 3 rookies starting in the AFC South. There most definitely will be 2.
Houston and
Richardson at the Colts.
I don't know if they're gonna start him.
I'm almost positive by game, I want to say 6, he's gonna be in there, and that's at the latest.
I kind of hope not. I'd like him to get a whole year to really get his feet together.
I'll say Irsay gonna do some good lines, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, I ain't pay all this money for this boy to be sitting on the bench."
He gonna do all that good doogie, and he gonna come up looking like Forrest Whitaker.
Both eyes.
Are you gonna come up looking like Biggie?
Oh. So worst divisions, and is that something that I guess if you have that many bad quarterbacks, like can the division even be good with that many rookies, with that, you know what I'm saying, like that many fresh faces starting at the most important.
I don't know about good
position,
but it could be interesting.
It'll be entertaining.
I don't know about entertaining though.
Oh, it'll be entertaining. Because if any of them do well, then it'll be a storyline for the season.
And don't let 2 of them, start off doing pretty decently.
Yeah.
I don't think that's possible though. Because I think, like,
And if they all
Stroud Houston,
and if they all get trashed, then seeing the division get lit up is gonna be a thing.
and I think that's what's gonna happen. Like, it for real may be historically bad. Because the Texans may win just a couple games, and that's really saying a lot. We for real, I know I've been talking a lot of shit, but I really think the Titans are gonna win between 2 and 4 games this year. And then the Colts, they're probably not gonna win more than 3 or 4 games. So yeah, it's really the Jags division to lose right now.
You mean Alabama's? Because they swapping out with a couple of y'all squads. Alabama and
Georgia.
Auburn or Clemson or yeah, I guess Georgia now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Alabama and Georgia. Gonna relegate the Texans and the Titans down to the SEC.
Shit, with the Eagles having half of Georgia's old defensive line and linebacking core.
Man, that's kind of scary. Because I used to, I remember a couple years back, I was watching them and I was like, man, it'd be like, scary to see all these dudes on the same pro team. And here it is.
Yeah, I was like, Philly was like, well, shit, let's see what we can do with it.
Because they all actually like panned out.
Mm-hmm. And then to get Carter this year, number 9, that was some bullshit.
He should have been gone.
Say that again.
When they got Jalen Carter.
Mm-hmm.
At number 9, like that was I don't know how the league let that happen, but yeah.
Big boys.
So I say this is the
big boys.
So this is the last ep of the first season of the Sports Block of Riddock. Y'all's 2 early predictions. I know y'all think that the Chiefs are gonna win the West.
I'm quite sure the Chiefs are winning the West. I'm
If you had to pick another team though.
The Chiefs practice squad.
One of the other 3 actual teams in the AFC West.
Shit, the Dallas Texans. Yeah.
Los Angeles Chargers, folks. Mark my word. It's finally gonna happen this year.
Man, people been saying that for the past 4 years.
Like 8 years. 8 years, man. Every year, every fucking year. Every fucking year, y'all look at the roster. Like, get the fuck out of here, dog.
This the one. They got another receiver.
That is just insulting. That is insulting.
It really is, but you got to have something to talk about.
That is insulting, man. That is like that's almost like reverse East Coast bias. Like it just can't be Kansas City.
But it's kind of like
Los Angeles has sunnier weather. They've got to be the division.
But it's kind of like when people get sick of voting for the actual best player for MVP. Like you gotta talk about somebody else. Because there was a time when we all know LeBron should have won the MVP 7-8 years in a row, but people just got tired of voting for dude. Like at some point we just gonna get tired of us non-Chiefs fans.
Y'all been tired from the jump.
Hey,
from the jump.
I know I have been.
Hold on, y'all got tired of us. Y'all got tired of us looking okay. like y'all was mad at us when we had Alex Smith.
Nah.
Yes.
It was when y'all got Pat.
I mean, I would even take an insane argument for saying that the Broncos are going to find some way to overtake us this year. But you cannot trot the fucking Chargers out here every fucking preseason.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
And act like that. No, that is bullshit.
And plus, if their coach wasn't as bad as he was, or as he is, then I would feel way more confident.
If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, it'd all be a Merry Christmas. Like, it's not happening. It's not fucking happening.
And the only reason why people would agree with you is because they do have one of the worst coaches in the NFL.
That's not the only reason.
He's a good coach.
No,
he just makes terrible decisions.
That makes him a bad coach. You can't be a good coach and make bad decisions.
But the team puts themselves in the positions for him to make those bad decisions.
Not really.
If they were as good a team as everybody else makes them out to be, he'd never be in those positions to begin with.
I don't know. He's a pretty terrible coach.
Everybody acts like this is a Madden All-Star team and shit. Like
on paper though.
Fuck paper.
On paper they really are.
Paper said we got 2 rings in 3 years.
Because on paper, like the Chargers, they are the squad that you would want to pick if you were playing Madden. If you were just looking at everybody's ratings, I'm definitely taking them over the Chiefs.
Why? Their line is not better than ours.
Both sides of the ball, they have way better players on paper.
No,
I'm just saying on paper.
No.
I'm not saying once they actually get on the field, but I'm talking about attributes, like what their actual ratings would be. If you just go down the line, I gotta take the Chargers over there.
That don't mean they're any smarter than a fucking turtle.
We just talking about on paper. Not once they actually hit the field though. Because coaching has a lot to do with that.
On paper, they have fucked off this projection 8 years in a row. 8 years in a row. 8 years in a row. And even before that, everybody was hollering about the Chargers and they lost to the fucking Broncos.
Yep.
No, they how? How?
Because one of these years we all gonna be
One
right.
of these years, man.
One of these years we are definitely gonna be right about that.
Your great grandchildren are gonna be like,
Probably.
Big Grandpa was right.
2057, the Chargers finally win one.
The only way the Chargers are got a shot at winning the division is if Pat go down. That's it. That's it. And the other teams don't got a shot even if Pat do go down.
Yeah, because they might win 5 games this year.
Maybe.
And if some shit like that would have happened, we got 2 fucking rings in 3. I'm not gonna be mad. But no, they don't have a fucking chance.
Not a chance. Not a chance whatsoever.
Injuries, the division does not have a fucking chance against us.
So let's
once again.
So let's say the Chargers. I'm talking everything goes as planned. Like as far as what they're planning, you don't think that barring no injuries to any major players on either side of the ball, the Chargers just don't have a chance of winning the division?
No,
with the Chiefs.
At best, they split with us. Mm-hmm. And they clean the rest of the division, and we still gonna have a better record. There's still gonna be a wild card team.
With y'all schedule this year though?
They've said that the past 5 years.
At some point, the NFL has to catch up.
1-5, my nigga. 1-5 is out there, dog.
At some point, the rest
With
of
a
the
cigarette
NFL,
hanging out his mouth.
they gotta catch up.
In a Coors Light.
In a Coors Light.
I think y'all taking them boys too lightly.
Oh, I'm not.
No.
Oh, I have all respect for the
I
Chargers.
would love for this to be as exciting as people make it out.
I believe the Chargers will definitely finish second in the AFC West.
It is not.
Just second, huh?
Yeah.
We've had maybe 2 entertaining games with the Chargers in the past 5 years, dog.
Yeah, the Chargers were the last team to beat the Chiefs, I think, in the AFC West.
What was that?
Yes, I
5
think you-
years
I think
ago?
you're right.
4 years ago?
Nah, y'all ain't ran off that many straight.
Shit, yeah, we have not lost to.
Didn't y'all lose to the Raiders 2 years ago?
Was that 2 years? No,
that was like 3 years,
That was
4 years
That was
ago.
when Gruden was coaching. That was feels like that was a couple of minutes ago. I don't know, shit. You know, everything happens so fast nowadays. It's all.
And look what happened to their asses. What they get out of it. They sure didn't get no motherfucking Super Bowl appearance. That's for damn sure.
And still paying dude. What was it? Was he one of the 10 million a year dudes?
Gruden.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
it was like 10 for 100,
10 million
something
for 10
stupid.
years.
Yeah. Well, I say since we since we talking about terrible coaches, I'll say let's get into this start 'em, sit 'em, cut 'em. And the first one, Doc Rivers, Jeff Fisher, Jason Garrett.
Damn.
Start Garrett. Who is Fisher? Who's the other two? What other person?
Doc Rivers and Jeff Fisher.
Bitch, dog, cut Fisher. Get the fuck out of here. That's easy. That's easy. Hey, at least Garrett will do what the fuck you tell him to do. What to do. If Jerry said, "Hey, I'm tired of you doing this shit. Don't do this shit no more," he'd be like, "Yes, sir."
No, he'd be like, yes, Dad.
Yes, Dad. No shit.
Yes, Father.
No shit. Just like, well, this is the only way I know how to coach. So
Fisher's definitely getting cut.
he's getting cut.
Fisher's that's a
Sweet
no-brainer.
Jesus! Oh my
I don't-
God!
even with Doc.
Even with Doc, Fisher's getting cut because Jeff Fisher had Steve McNair and Eddie George at the same goddamn time.
Doc has some squads too. Like let's not
Yeah.
overlook that.
Hey,
True, but
Fisher-
Doc is what Bomani Jones calls a second round coach, and that's really real. He didn't really coach that Celtic squad to the championship. You know what I'm saying? They just kind of, you know what I'm saying, willed themselves to win the championship that year. And it's no disrespect to Doc.
But if you go back and look at that playoff run, it was a couple series where they almost lost to squads that they should not have lost to. They won despite Doc being the coach, like for real.
But
But
yeah,
man,
I
Jeff Fisher is like Marty Schottenheimer if he never had a clue. We fucking argued about rest in peace, but we argued about Marty's game time decisions or strategies or whatnot. But at least he had explanations and reasons for the decisions that he made. You know what I mean? Whether you disagree with Jeff Fisher was out there hoping that motherfucking mustache is just gonna keep him in the league, dog. Everybody loves my mustache. I love my hair slicked back. Put those Oakleys on. I look like a fucking coach, man.
yeah, man.
He looked the part. That was about it though.
I don't really care what you do between Doc and Jason Garrett, but I'm just cutting Jeff Fisher. I just know that much.
Jeez. Oh, my
yeah,
goodness.
I
Oh,
was-
my goodness.
I'm actually cutting Doc. Yeah, I'm gonna start Jason Garrett. I'm gonna bench Jeff Fisher, and I'm cutting Doc.
Yeah, I can't have Jeff Fisher on the payroll.
Nah. Nah.
Doc has had way too many fuck ups.
Shit, so it's Jeff Fisher.
But Doc got a ring, dog.
Barely.
Doc
He
got
got
a
one.
ring. When it's all
got
said and
one.
done, that
With,
nigga got a
with
ring.
one of the first like big threes.
Right.
I'm just saying.
But that's okay.
Hey, he got the ring.
He got the ring.
In spite of himself.
Jeff Fisher was allergic to the ring.
No. Jeff Fisher was allergic to the W.
Straight up.
True that.
Straight
Well,
up.
not necessarily just more
Or my
W's
bad,
to get him
the
above
capital
500.
W,
Yeah.
the big W. He was just allergic to that. Because he'll get you a couple playoff wins. He'll get you to the AFC Championship game.
Most definitely.
And then,
You're gonna take that L.
and it wouldn't just be an L though. It'd be like, damn, y'all got y'all monkey asses kicked. What happened?
They got to 500. Couldn't do no more.
And I ain't gonna front. The year that y'all played the Rams in the Super Bowl, I was rooting for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I was rooting for y'all. It was straight up fuck St. Louis.
Couldn't get it done.
Couldn't get it done.
Could not get it fucking done.
I said, Jeff Fisher, you will forever be a pariah. He's a pariah.
All right, then this this next one. I guess this is for the horrible first or second picks in the draft. So we got Ryan Leaf, Jamarcus Russell, or Jeff George.
Damn. Oh, I'm starting Jeff George. Because, bullshit aside, Jeff George had that cannon. Mm-hmm. He knew how to fling that rock.
Well, Jamarcus Russell did too.
Yeah.
Wait. Jeff George, DeMarcus Russell, who else?
And Ryan Leaf.
Leaf. And I'm a bench Jamarcus Russell. And I gotta go ahead and cut Ryan Leaf.
Yeah.
I felt so bad for Ryan Leaf after his first game, which happened to be at Arrowhead.
Hey, knock it off.
But I didn't expect him to react like that. I knew he was gonna lose, and I didn't. But
I'm like, you ain't never gonna win here, son. You ain't never gonna win here.
I'm like, dude, I don't even remember them having cameras in the locker rooms after games. And y'all got this footage, ESPN?
Hey, they could have started Tyler Thigpen out of high school. And he would have outdoed Ryan Leaf, dog.
Man, it was the first game of the season. Yeah. It was the home opener. Oh man, and DT and Neil Smith had just come off of doing some amazing shit the year before. Oh man, whoo-wee. Even Junior Seau was like, "Hey, Ryan,
yeah, like
hey,
you need
bro,
to chill
bro,
out, bro.
Chill, bro.
Boy.
What? I'm doing my best." I was like, oh man, I really felt, because I was like, dude, this was game one.
Didn't get no better.
It's not gonna get any better. I mean, it may not be this bad in the rest of the game, but it's not gonna get any better.
But it got worse for him.
But it got worse.
And I didn't. Yeah.
Shit, he's doing I think commentary.
Yeah.
For KU football.
Who's that?
Ryan Leaf.
What?
Yeah, he's definitely on. He was on the Fox Network doing something, and then doing like consultation and shit like that. So he's definitely got his life together
Oh yeah, he's
at this point.
Yeah, I don't know if he looks back and laughs at that, but I think I believe he's in a place in life where he can talk about it.
CEO, president of RAM Consulting, Inc., a program ambassador for Transcend Recovery Community. Oh, so he's working in recovery, addiction recovery and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some motherfucker was breaking into people's houses stealing opioids.
Yeah.
Your boy had issues.
Issues. His feelings was really hurt by the Sea of Red and Derek Thomas and Neil Smith. And maybe even Tracy Simeon. That sounds about the same time, about the right time.
I mean, he got his ass was zipped.
And he's a big guy.
Yeah.
He is a big guy. And he was getting up off the ground a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He expend a lot of energy getting up off the ground. I'll be mad at work when I got to get something off the bottom of the cabinet because I got to get on the knee to get to it. And then they'd be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Shut the fuck up. You ain't sorry. You just hear me complaining about having to get down on his... Yeah.
All right. And then now this next one, this is gonna be at the top of their game. So the best version of Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson, or Tyreek Hill.
Are we starting sitting cutting?
Mm-hmm. Best version of either one.
Start Randy Moss.
Okay.
Start Randy Moss, yep.
Because in my opinion, Randy Moss is really the greatest wide receiver ever.
Okay. No
Jerry Rice.
pushback whatsoever. Right.
Just naturally,
yeah.
organically.
No
Jerry
pushback.
Rice is the greatest football player ever. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. It's a toss-up now between him and Tom Brady because Tom played 20 years.
Yeah.
He did some shit.
Might be still playing.
Might. And then Raiders. So definitely starting. Who the fuck was it again?
Randy Moss,
Then you got Megatron.
Calvin,
Oh.
Megatron, or Reed.
Yeah. Moss, Megatron, then start Moss, bench Megatron, cut Tyreek.
Now, is that only because he left y'all to go
No.
play with Miami?
No, nothing to do with that. It's because
The
Randy
other two are
Moss
Hall of Famers.
and Calvin Johnson were natural wide receivers. That's what they were. That there was no doubt on when you saw them step on the football field. Oh, that nigga play wide receiver. he gonna catch some balls. Tyreek, he's a running back, gadget cat. You never saw Randy Moss have to do no gadgets. You never saw Calvin Johnson do no gadgets.
He evolved into a receiver.
Yeah, he became what he is. Yeah. And I give him all the credit in the world for that. You know what I'm saying? Because he had to work to do that. But no, it came natural for Randy and Calvin Johnson. So start Randy because... yeah, start Randy, sit Calvin, cut the cheetah.
And see, my only pushback with that one would be, it would be a lot harder for me to just start Randy Moss over Calvin Johnson.
I don't know.
That's my only thing.
Best version of Randy Moss.
Yeah, the best version.
That Tom Brady year.
Mm-hmm. But that just
nobody was
just think
stopping
of
Randy Moss that year.
now replace Randy Moss with Calvin Johnson in that same squad.
But
Cause look who he was catching.
Oh,
like
Matthew
a lot
Stafford's
of,
cold. Don't
No,
get
I'm
it
talking
twisted.
about
Oh.
before Stafford though. It was some trash
I
quarterbacks
don't
up in
remember
Detroit.
I don't remember
What's
who it was.
the dude that's the announcer or the commentator for
Brett
ESPN?
Perriman?
Nah, what's his name? Olofsky.
Orlovsky.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he did have
Orlovsky.
Dan Orlovsky.
And then the dude before him, I can't think of his name right now, but he was on my
Darren
fantasy
Orlovsky
squad.
was on that 0. They was on the 0-16 team. Yeah. And that's the.
Yeah, how did Dan Orlovsky get to talk about football?
Oh, he knows his football.
I mean, he played in the league. He just played for the worst team
And-
ever.
And real talk, all people who play aren't necessarily great at playing. They're probably better coaches or what Orlovsky. Or Orlovsky would be a great coach. And I think somebody did hire him as a coach this year. I think he's college. I don't know how to look it up. But yeah, Orlovsky would be a great coach because he knows football.
Yeah.
But knowing it and actually being able to make it happen, not the same thing. But if you got
But I
somebody
mean, it's
who
only 30. It's 32 of them though.
starting,
Yeah. So I mean, at some point, he was one of 32 people in the world that did what he did. Not a lot of people can say that. So you gotta be somewhat decent at least.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's earned a well. He's earned a well keep since then. Earned his keep pretty well since then. Yeah, he's good. Especially the way they talk about him spending on general admission air flight tickets for his family while he gets the free first class.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I don't know. That's kind of shady.
So you saying if you going on a trip with somebody,
See,
you get upgraded
see,
to
but
first
that's
class.
on him for bringing his family.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm on a business trip and I'm working, I'm not. Well, first off, I ain't got no family like that, so I'm doing the fuck I want. I'm bringing whomever, but I ain't got no family like that. But if I had a family, I just wouldn't bring them on a business trip.
Well, let's just say you going on a business trip and you got you flying a chick out. She getting flued out. You get upgraded to first class. Do you leave her in business class?
Hell
Or
yeah.
You said that with the quickness.
I got upgraded. Look, what was my apparently my fiscal duty was to fly her out, right? Okay, did she get flued out?
She got flued out.
Oh, then shit. Did she know that I got upgraded?
Most definitely.
Oh, then no.
It happened at the counter. It was like, oh, Mr. PL, we have a opening, and we see that you have enough points, so we just go ahead and move you right on
man.
up. And you just gonna leave her standing
You heard me
at the
just say
gate.
bet. Shit, she be alright.
You would never hear the end of that.
Kiss her on the cheek, and I'll see you when we land.
You like pass her back some of them hot peanuts.
Nope. The first class peanuts got the extra salt and sugar on them and shit. You know what I'm saying? They
Honey roasted.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? They super duper fire. They, like, damn, these fresh honey roasted? Y'all got a roaster on the plane? But yeah, that is different. With him bringing his family, and then making them fly in the cheap seats, the super duper cheap seats, while he's in first class.
I'm like, hey, I'll make the money.
But you got the money to actually get him some decent seats.
That's a lot of upgrading though. a whole family. Like I can see if it was maybe, you know what I'm saying, I'm traveling with one other person.
But see, that's
I'm
on him
possibly I'm
that's
possibly
on
gonna
him
do
for
that.
getting the tickets. I'm not.
Yeah.
That's why I wouldn't be. Look, hey, baby, this is business. And if we on a okay, now if we were actually on like a vacation flight, then I would not. I'd be like, nah, just hold my points and I'll take the upgrade next time. You know what I'm saying? I'm going ahead and sit with my girl because then I definitely wouldn't hear about it all vacation, and I'm not getting
The whole time.
And fuck that. We didn't fly all the way out here for me to not get that. And I'm not saying that was like part of no deal or nothing, but I'm just saying we out here.
Yeah.
Why not give me some?
It kind of goes without saying though.
When you gonna have the opportunity to give me some here again? So let's take advantage of what the universe has put before us.
Opportunity and space.
I had to suck up all the space.
All right, this next one. This is who would you want on your squad all the way coked up?
Oh shit.
Oh.
Lawrence Taylor, Hollywood Henderson.
Regular Lawrence
Yeah,
Taylor.
basically Lawrence Taylor during his entire career.
His life.
Hollywood Henderson from the Raiders. I guess the first nigga to actually be coked up on the field, like documented.
While on the field.
While on the field.
Had his inhaler with the coke in it.
And then this one, I'm just pretty sure at some point dude was probably coked up, but Bill Romanowski.
I feel like Romanowski was on steroids.
It was mostly steroids.
Yeah, I felt like he was roid raging.
Hollywood Henderson played for the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Oh, Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys.
But he also played for the Oilers, 49ers, and the Dolphins.
Yo, you know why he played for the Dolphins.
Most definitely.
Last. Yeah, that was his last in 81.
Oh, 80,
That was when that
That's when
good
it
coke
really
was
hit?
out here.
81.
He was like, "Hey man, we played that away game down in Miami. Oh shit, I'm going to play for them next year, man.
Man, say the best blow ever.
Man, they already got somebody playing with you to play, Henderson. Hey, nigga, I'm going to play for them. Do you hear me? I got my inhaler ready."
Ready. Extra one.
All right, so that was LT, Hollywood Henderson, and Romanowski. Oh shit! In that order, then shit. Start LT, cause pack of wild dogs, baby. You ain't never heard no other motherfucker say that in the NFL prior to LT. And I don't even know if you heard somebody say it after, unless they was like mocking LT. You know, like pack of wild dogs. You know, no, you ain't heard. Cause LT really meant, I seen a pack of wild dogs. I'm coked up.
They was chasing me. That's why I'm so fast.
Hollywood Henderson won the Texas Lotto for $28 million in 2000.
Wow. You hear that, kids?
Spitting on
Do
cocaine.
coke? Yeah, do coke and win the lottery.
Him and Michael Irvin partied.
Man, you probably blew through that in a couple years then.
Weeks. Hours. But yeah, so start LT, sit Henderson, cut Romanowski.
Okay.
After Romanowski spit in J.J. Stokes' face, I just,
So that was it for dude.
that was just it. I couldn't, I can't respect nothing about that cat no more.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's been a lot of people who have gotten spit on a football field. It was just the way it happened. It was on film and it was slow. When they did it in slow motion, it was like, okay, this is too much.
Because you could see him like,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh yeah, I
All
thought
the way,
The
yeah.
first I thought he just kind of was talking to him and just had, because I done had a goober just sometime, but yeah, when I was in college, in a summer program at college, we had a professor who would talk, and everybody would get to class early to make sure you didn't get a front row seat. Because if you had a front seat, you might get spit on. Because it would happen about 4 times a class. And he'd be talking and then just, and it'd be, he wouldn't say excuse me or my bad or nothing. I don't even
let him fly.
and you wanted to say something, but dude was like 6'8", 350, but he looked like Weird Al Yankovic. He was cool, but oh man, I hated having office hours with him when I had to go have that talk. I was
And this was pre-face mask too.
Oh, way before face mask. This is pre-black president. The first time. Hell, this is pre-9/11.
Man.
I can't think of nothing that happened before 9/11 for real. That Y2K.
That was kind of close.
Nothing really happened. That's the hype though.
Say pre-internet.
Pretty much. Because there was very little internet. If you had internet, it was definitely dial-up. You might have had a dedicated line if you was balling. But otherwise, somebody picked the phone up and you mad.
Man, I definitely don't miss them AOL days.
Oh man, I had like 87 discs
Hard time.
ready to get all kind of free internets.
Man,
I was like, shoot, how many hours is this good for? Oh, this is good for 4 hours. Oh, bet I'm about to kick it today.
man, that was for real the Stone Age, where you had to go get a disc with some hours on it to load it up just to get on the internet, so you didn't have to pay for it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, boy. Shit.
There's probably some kids listening to this right now, like, hold up, they did what?
That's right.
Dial up?
Yeah.
Well, nigga, what's that?
And that was just a half dial up. That wasn't even for no streaming. No
Oh, it wasn't no streaming back then.
Whew.
I mean, it was, but it was.
Oh, you looking at pictures? It's like watching an old what's the thing called ViewMaster?
Mm-hmm. Boy.
Them was the pre-Black Planet days.
Yahoo chat.
Pre-Yahoo chat. I remember they told me when I was in my freshman year of college, they was like, yeah, we have the internet in the computer lab. I went to go check it out, and it was a blue screen. Nigga, that was it. I didn't know ASCII. Yeah, I didn't know ASCII or HTML or whatever else it was that they was, I'm just sitting there like, they're like, type something up. And I'm like, and nothing happened, and they're like, huh. So, in my opinion, the internet really didn't really kick off until like 98, 97, 98, when Black Planet was the place to be.
Yes, it was. Yes.
We never should have left Black Planet, y'all.
Shouldn't have.
Nah, I should have kept that junk.
We never should have left.
We should have kept that.
And then when we left and
They
got
gave us-
MySpace,
Yeah, I was gonna say they gave us MySpace.
we never should have left MySpace, y'all, because MySpace was it. Tom gave us background music.
Everything.
He gave us top 8s, top 10s, top 16s, top 20, however you wanted it. You could change your picture, your background, and your fonts and shit for you. Oh yeah, Tom gave you individuality and love. He was your first friend.
Everybody's.
Everybody's. And I had people tell me they unfriended Tom. I was like,
What?
man, Tom stayed in my top 8.
Man.
Because why not?
He was literally out there looking.
Right. Tom was there for me when you niggas wasn't. Tom gave me a platform for me to bump my music online. What you done gave me? Heartache.
Headaches.
One of you almost gave me chlamydia. I didn't dodge that. Grr.
All right, this next one, y'all may have to think about this one a little bit. So,
No, I think I got it ready now.
the Madden franchise, the NBA 2K franchise, or the Grand Theft Auto franchise.
Ooh, you dirty motherfucker. But actually, that one's still actually pretty easy for me, though.
Okay, because this was the hardest one for me.
2K gotta go.
Unfortunately.
Gotta go.
Because I am starting the Grand Theft Auto franchise.
Okay.
And I'm going to sit the Madden franchise. And I'm sitting Madden because I haven't played Madden in probably like 7, 8 years. And I'm sure if I picked up the sticks right now, it may take a second to get the timing, because of the, there's the engine of the new system. But I give me a game, 2 games, I'm back. Because the play calling don't change.
It kind of, but it's a little different. There's a lot of, I don't know, the way that they've made Madden is too similar to NBA 2K now. Like just like with all the superstar shit, all that. Yeah. I'll say mine. I'm starting Madden. I'm benching GTA, and yeah, I'm cutting NBA 2K. Even though I haven't played Madden since Madden 18, or actually Madden 19, and then GTA. Like I still played 5 up until a couple years ago, but NBA 2K, it was trash after 17. I just couldn't fuck with it no more.
Yeah, I think that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is possibly the greatest video game ever.
Not possibly. It is. It most definitely is.
It's by far my favorite. Dude, we had a very faulty situation going on at one of my homeboys' cribs. And he ain't had no lights. But he had a light in the back, you know what I'm saying, in the apartment that he stayed at that would come on at night. Man, I come over there one night, these niggas done ran a motherfucking extension cord from the back
Nice.
all the way to the front to the TV, playing motherfucking San Andreas, and I'm like,
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Hold on. Are you
you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I was like, fuck it, hold on, that shit sound familiar.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, man. I was like, and it would be on because had it timed out to what time the light came on and to exactly what time it went off. Hey, was on it. Was on it.
Oh shit.
I get off work from bartending or bouncing or no, it'd be bartending by then. I get off work bartending, so it's like 4 a.m. I swing through there just because it's the weekend, and usually that's what when everything was regular.
Right.
Everybody kind of stop by after the club and hang out for a little while, smoke, drink a little bit, talk some shit. Shit, might fuck around and have a recording session because of who's there. You know what I'm saying? So
Man.
So I just stopped through.
Woo.
Stealing that good electricity.
Man,
The fall of Zamunda. Oh man.
yeah. And the only game that was getting played was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Nothing else ever got played in that time frame. Hell, I ain't gonna lie. After a little while, I played a little bit just because we were running through it without cheating, which is a lot easier than you would think.
Yeah.
But after you played it so many times,
You got to at some point, though.
you got to. At some
You got to
point.
put in the cheat codes.
Well, no, I mean you got to play it without cheating. But I've because when I first started playing San Andreas, I think it was up down, dude, dropping tanks and dropping all kind of shit, making airplanes and shit. I'm flying. Rockwell, remember? Niggas had a fucking big ass like piece of cardboard or something, and it had like all the cheat codes.
written
Boy.
Oh man. Yeah, man, I found another cheat code. What's this do? Oh man, it give you the ability to walk through stuff or something. I don't know. Yeah, man. And then we looked at the score that the scoring or whatever, and it said, "Oh, y'all score is terrible."
We should have did a show in there.
An actual like show.
Yeah. Fuck it, why not?
It wasn't no electricity.
At night there was.
Kinda, yeah. I don't know. That seems like a lot of electricity to be trying to run off of pull through a.
Yeah, something definitely would have shortened it
It
out.
was 2 outlets, front and back.
That still seems like a. So what? Like run the. Damn, that's a lot. Cause you gotta run like some speakers.
We'd have done that. We'd have made that shit happen.
Yeah, I'll say because shit. Now that I think about it, just
I guess.
yeah, speakers and a board. Ain't
Shit, we
too
could have had
bad.
niggas out on the sidewalk as a
Turntables.
Mm.
What about turntables though?
Yeah.
Everybody just plugging up to the aux cable. This was around that time.
Yeah, basically.
I hated that time. Hey, OG, you know if the DJ got the aux cable, all my stuff's on my phone. Why?
Oh, they still do that though.
Why, man? Why? The DJ sent you an email saying, or a text message saying, email me or put it in this file in this Dropbox or have it on a flash drive.
Nah, cuz we don't do that flash drive, cuz.
Hey, it ain't about what you.
They told me to do the iPhone, cuz. Everything on the iPhone, cuz.
Okay, but you didn't do the Dropbox then with the iPhone? You
Nah, cuz we don't do no Dropboxing around here.
Hey, man.
Nah, they want me to put my credit card on that shit.
Yeah,
Cuz
I
ain't doing
can't.
that.
I
No,
can't
they
put no
don't.
credit card, cuz.
They really don't. You can get free Dropbox, my nigga. You can just
Nah.
make up a bullshit email address. They don't have to be your actual one.
Nah, cuz I don't do no emails. That's
Oh, see, you too gangster for me. You too gangster for progress.
if it ain't cash, I got the iPhone. I mean, what more y'all want from me, cuz?
You ain't got no cash app? No, cuz I don't do no apps.
I don't do no
just got the
apps.
phone. So what's your number? I ain't got no number. I just got the phone.
Y'all just got the phone. Y'all
only
got
work-
Wi-Fi?
It only work on the Wi-Fi. I ain't got Wi-Fi at my house.
I ain't got the Wi-Fi. That's why I be at Starbucks and McDonald's, cuz.
I stay at McDonald's. So much so I got a job.
Right.
I'm McDonald's security now.
Hey, but nah, speaking of Wi-Fi though, you know who got really great Wi-Fi that I steal all the time now? Fucking PetSmart. They shit is ridiculous.
Damn, you getting it all the way over there?
Yeah.
Damn.
And I mean, that motherfucker fast too. I'm like, and it don't have no restrictions on it.
That's wild.
I probably shouldn't have said that because now it's gonna be hella niggas sitting out in the parking lot like, hey, what's that pet code or that pet smart password there, cuz?
Yeah, that's wild. Well, people and animals.
True that. Gotta have it.
Animals gotta have high speed internet. Just in case these damn, what is them sugar gliders gotta send an email.
All right, then this next one. Oh, what was yours? Rock?
On the game?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Peter on that one. Yeah. Grand Theft Auto.
Then Madden 2K. Okay.
2K, yeah. I was never actually like invested in 2K at all.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Now, if you had said Dreamcast instead of 2K, I would have been thrown into a tizzy.
The whole
The
console.
entirety of the yeah.
That would have been fair though.
To a degree, it would have, because Dreamcast ain't been around for 20 years now. Dreamcast was like at least 10 years ahead of its time.
Yeah, most definitely.
Man, those 2K graphics and gameplay on Dreamcast, the original 2Ks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I say the ones with Iverson on the cover.
Mm-hmm. Fluid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I'm old.
Man, you can probably find one of them for like $50 now.
What?
A Dreamcast.
Oh, there's got to be some kind of community that's modding those things.
Mm.
That would be dope.
All right, then this next one. Now this one's kind of, I don't really know how to explain this one, so I'm just gonna throw these out there. So, we basically secondary leagues. So either the big three, Arena League football, or the old school indoor soccer, like the comics that the comics played in.
Oh, definitely starting arena football. I have several friends who played arena ball.
Mm-hmm.
And arena ball was fun to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to go ahead and sit Major League Soccer or sit indoor soccer, because I used to go to watch the Comets play a lot. Gino Schiraldi like a motherfucker, making shit happen. The intro was fuck the Bulls. The Bulls stole the Comets intro. Oh, boy, yeah, and then I can do without the big three for real, because no offense to the people in the big three, but the big three is just the old niggas that's still playing. Y'all just playing like half court instead of full court. Y'all playing just old nigga ball out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I know how y'all play. I was a fan back then. I'm still a fan of y'all. I don't need y'all to play to keep playing. Hey, shoot me that so I can. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna add that to the show. To this show. We gonna get our first
Copyright strike.
But I'm gonna put it at the very end of the show. So when we're closing out.
That was Giorgio Moroder.
No shit.
Yeah. And it was a song from Midnight Express, which was
Yeah, I was about to say it was from some movie.
really wild.
Yeah, it was definitely not a movie that we should have known anything about at that time period.
It was really wild. There was a lot of heroin and
Sex.
changing of sexualities and temporarily changing sexualities and
Speaking of changing, this week's final Janelle Monáe report of the season. She changed the video to pixelated. It's no longer. I mean, there's still the all out version too, but there's now a censored version. But she calls it the censored SINSORED virgin.
clean version.
Virgin VIRGIN. The censored virgin. So I was like, oh, okay, that's funny. But it's pixelated. Ass is pixelated. Nibbles boobies pixelated. I mean, still a great song, and it still means the same thing.
Pretty much.
EPAS.
That flew over some people's head, though.
Hey, not mine. Waiting on a text.
There was a scary amount of cocaine done in that song.
Oh man, every time I think of that song, all I think of is cocaine. Because the Comets was on cocaine.
Man, I don't know. Y'all went through that one kind of easily. I don't know. Because I kind of like the Big Three.
I like it.
I mean, it's cool. But if I'm going to watch basketball, I'd rather watch like some G League Big Three or some, you know what I'm saying? Something
Here
like
we
that.
just gonna get everybody else's handoffs. You know what I mean?
that's-
Like,
Oh, that nigga retired. Oh, I'm about to go play with the Big Three. Nah, what? You just retired. Why'd you retire then?
So I'm going to play for the
you
Big
could get a
Three.
bigger check just sitting on the bench for somebody in the league.
True that.
But you gonna not play for? But you gonna get paid way less to go play for the Big Three after you retired?
yeah, no.
Nah.
But I say traveling, that probably has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, because they only travel that 1 week or once a week or whatever. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, Big Three is cool. I'm not knocking the Big Three. I watch it every once in a while, but I got history with indoor soccer.
Yeah, I would say compared to the other two, like the Big Three, I'm still gonna have to cut them. But yeah, I'm actually gonna start Arena League football. I'm gonna bench indoor soccer and cut Big Three.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement on that one.
Yeah.
Because Arena League is first time I was watching Arena League and I saw that motherfucker running forward before the ball got hiked. I was like, hey, what's going on here? Oh shit, they timed that shit
Like,
perfect.
that nigga get a head of steam.
Oh,
What the
that's-
fuck?
This is interesting.
Very.
And I saw those skinny ass goal posts. I was like, oh yeah. All right. And then I went to a game when Missouri, when the was it the Bombers? Was that what they was called?
The brigade.
The Brigade. But they had the B-2 bomber on their helmet, which seemed kind of not right. I don't know.
What if they would have played at White Man's Air Force Base? That would have.
Oh wow. That would have been something actually.
The Brigade, White Man.
The Brigade at White Man's Air Force Base.
Oh, I used to get in trouble in school for saying it that way.
I don't think I've ever said it the correct way. Is it Whitman's?
No, it's Whiteman.
Oh, okay.
But
I always say white man's Air Force.
But I always just say it like it's two different words. White man's. And they're like, that's not how you say it. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, that's how it's spelled.
Right.
They're like, it's you're exaggerating it. I'm like, exaggerating what? White man's.
White man's.
The white man's air base.
That's when you get in trouble when you put the white in front of it.
When you put
It's the duh.
Always
In
the
Knob Noster, Missouri.
Oh man.
Even worse. That's just fun to say though. I used to always love saying Knob Noster. It sounds
I used to
so
think
dirty.
that wasn't even a real place. My cousin told me because they lived out in Blue Springs, and I didn't think that was real until I went out there. Hey, I was from the hood. Fuck it. There's like, yeah, we got to go out to Knob Noster for a band tournament or something.
It was like, go where?
Knob Noster. Man, that ain't no real place. Don't be playing with me. And then I had to go to the encyclopedia because, there was no internet. And I looked up Knob Noster and was like, oh, son of a bitch.
Like it sure is.
It sure is. It is in Missouri. Man. Home of white man's Air Force Base.
All right, and then this last one to close it out, we got 88 Michael Jordan, 2004 Barry Bonds, or 2007 Tom Brady.
Was it 2004 for Barry Bonds? I guess, yeah, it was 2004.
The one that he just went crazy.
Yeah. All right, so you say 88 Jordan, 04 Bonds, or who?
07 Brady. So basically the year that that Jordan won everything, that nigga won, let's see, Defensive Player of the Year, MVP, scoring title, All-Star MVP.
He ain't win no championship.
Didn't win a chip that year though. And then 04 Bonds, that's the year where he won everything. Didn't win a chip though.
Didn't win no chip though.
And then 07 Brady is the year that they went undefeated. Didn't win the chip.
Though. Ooh, I'm going 04, start 04 Bonds. Sit 88 Jordan. Cut 07 Brady.
Really?
I know, right? You would think I would have cut Michael Jordan. But you can't cut Michael. You
that
can't
88,
cut
that 88
you
Jordan.
can't cut
though?
that 88 Jordan. That as much as I dislike Jordan as a, I can't. I gotta respect.
I can make an argument for cutting Bonds.
You can't cut Bonds because what Bonds does is a singular thing that nobody else is capable of doing.
I
Somebody
get that.
else,
I was like, Bonds was the
I
one
get
that
that.
wasn't even on the table of being cut for me.
because Barry
It's
Bonds.
dirty pool, man.
Well, no, well,
The whole shit.
well, no,
And
'cause-
I'm not just talking about Bonds. All
Yeah, that's
of
what I'm
them.
saying.
Okay.
Everybody,
All of them.
everybody was on bullshit.
but
All of them.
but Barry Bonds could hit prior to
Right.
that.
He was a Hall of Famer
I'm giving
before all
that.
the bullshit.
He was a Hall of Fame, and he
had 2 Hall of Fame
and
careers
that
for real.
just like gave him a resurgence of another like 11 years. 11 years.
I'm not saying that he's not.
And he
doesn't deserve to
swole
be a Hall
up,
of Famer.
swole up,
He does.
swole up. Barry Bonds, swole up. I got a couch in the locker room. Don't talk to me.
He does. But
Swole up.
and now when we talking about the record books, if you let all these other cheaters in, you let him in.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
But in the court of public opinion, nigga, you was dirty. You wasn't no dirtier than anybody else, but we knew it was dirty.
Yeah.
But
we knew it was dirty.
But the dirty doesn't stop the amount of hand-eye coordination necessary to do what he does or do what he did.
It's dirty, man.
It's facts.
There are other players. There are other players out there.
Steroids does not help your hand-eye coordination.
Well,
okay, so
and they suffer because.
Do you think that some of the greatest players throughout sports history were all clean?
No.
But to the extent that he was doing it, though.
Who was doing it?
Barry Bonds.
He was at the at peak technology of this shit.
Hey.
And there wasn't no hiding what he was doing.
He did it the right way.
Did he?
Yep.
Well, for his body, sure.
Yep.
For his body,
he wasn't just out here taking anything willy-nilly. He, you know what I'm saying? He had motherfuckers that was working on stuff that was like specifically worked up for him.
In his head.
Well, when you take HGH, your head grows.
Man.
Your head continues to grow. Or, you know what I'm saying?
His shit, I don't think it stopped yet.
That's why I see a lot of athletes grown and shit with braces.
But hold on, we were talking about you were talking about cutting Jordan's last chip.
His last chip.
Hold on, which Jordan season?
This
88.
This the Jordan went crazy season.
Yeah. Where he just for won everything.
But didn't get
except the chip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't sniff a chip that season.
I mean, going up against them bad boys, that was a little something. And Pippen wasn't Pippen yet.
Not quite.
But you know, Brady just really transformed. This nigga went Super Saiyan on motherfuckers in 07, dog.
But he had Randy Moss.
Yeah. That was the Randy Moss year. That's the Randy Moss's best year.
By far.
I mean, not really by far, but it was just.
No, his stats that year were
well,
unreal.
yeah, I mean, but he was also mature.
Yeah.
He had a way better understanding of the game, and he knew what to do to get it done. Randy Moss with some determination, some will.
And tired of playing for the Raiders. He was like, "Oh, I'm going to a winner." Shit.
But I'm cutting it.
I can't do it. That was a masterpiece.
I'm still starting 04 Bonds. I'm still sitting 88 Jordan, and I'm still cutting 07 Brady.
And see, I'm starting Jordan, benching Bonds, cutting Brady.
I'm starting Brady, man. I'm starting Brady, benching Jordan, cutting Bonds.
Cutting Barry.
Yeah, yeah. I'm with that. Because Jordan, although he didn't have a statistical season like that ever again. He still just piled on feet after feet after feet. In that, Brady, similar but to a lesser extent, right? And
how he got more rings than Jordan?
He does have more rings than Jordan.
What's he got? 5?
7.
He got 7. Jordan got 6.
And he did it with 2 different teams.
Okay, them first 2.
He did lose 3
them first
of them.
2. Hey, let's be clear. Everything after the first 2 was up for debate, but them first 2 was Bill Belichick's.
Yeah.
The first 2 rings is Bill's.
Definitely give you that.
But they in the collection.
And the Tuck rule had a lot to do with that too.
Oh, definitely.
Because let me tell you something. If Drew didn't go down, he was gonna get Drew Bledsoe a ring.
Yeah.
He was gonna make Drew Bledsoe was going to be Tom Brady. Like he was gonna be revered like that for only winning 1. only winning one.
But do you think they would have won more than one though?
With Drew Bledsoe?
Yeah.
Nah. I don't know. The first two that they won, I think they might have been able to win with Bledsoe instead of Brady. But Bill Parcells wasn't finna risk it after winning it with Brady. He's like, shit. Yeah, there, Drew. I'm trading you down to Dallas. That's my Harlem Shake.
Cutting the berry though. I did not expect that.
Okay, so like we said, I think the same argument that defends him also crucifies him. He was a Hall of Famer before he started shooting up.
Well, the shooting up was just to extend the career.
But my whole thing is,
No, it wasn't just the extended career.
because it was other cats. There was
that man got to train like nobody else on this earth could train.
And he swell up.
It was a total transformation. Like there was other
He
cats
went
at
up
the time.
2 hat sizes.
Yeah, shit, at
When
least.
you take HGH,
At
your head
least.
grows. That's what happens. That's one of the side effects.
And we ain't talking about like going from like a 7.5
Brady
to
doing
a
this
7
on
and
juices and
3/4.
berries.
So we think. But watch, it's gonna turn out Brady was on some shit. They gonna be like, oh yeah, Brady was on this other shit.
And I'll be
over
ready
here.
to crucify him then too.
And motherfuckers gonna be like, damn man, I didn't even know he was doing that. Man. Bat semen?
Bad semen.
Why? How did he find that out? Who told him this? It's very intriguing. How can I get that on Amazon?
Well, I say if your boy out here doing ayahuasca, like,
And told y'all he was doing ayahuasca.
and didn't give a fuck.
And didn't get
He's
arrested.
such a counterculturist. Get the fuck
And
out
didn't
of
get
here.
arrested or nothing, or
At all.
ain't no calling to the office.
Yeah.
Hey, cuz you can't
They
just
was
be
just
saying
like, they was like, you
ayahuasca
doing
with
what?
us."
And then they looked at the list. They was like, oh shit. Well, I guess he can do it.
Ayahuasca's not on the list.
I don't think so. If he said he did it and was doing it and admitted to doing it,
Man, that's just gotta be. That's just like federally illegal, ain't it?
was like is that on the schedule list though? Yeah, but that was all I got for the stardom, sit-ems, cut-ems.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's just hella illegal.
Like federally?
Yeah.
It's not a Schedule 1.
Because the
But
brew
that ain't really
contains,
saying nothing or saying much, because I mean, shit, weed was still a Schedule 1, ain't it?
it's
Right.
got DMT in it. Yeah, DMT. He out here doing motherfucking rave drugs.
Right.
That shit.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I fucks with house music and EDM and shit, but you know, I do that shit when I'm in the car now. I don't.
I have to show y'all this shit because I've been staring at it all fucking show.
Ew. What the fuck?
Was it still in the sack?
Yes.
Why?
Why ain't they bust that motherfucker like
I
that?
don't fucking know, but
going
it's
on
freaking
here?
me out.
Yeah. It looks like
And she just poking it,
a
yeah.
living bowling ball.
The motherfucker staring at the finger like, bitch.
Like
bitch,
pop
let me
this
out.
shit, yeah.
What's wrong with y'all? See, that's why babies be born mad and turn into serial killers. That's his villain story right there. His villain
real.
intro right there. That's
Like I was born, they left me in the condom.
man, what the hell? Told me I gotta get out or die. You see, I'm here. me see. Do I have one? I don't really have one, I guess. I'm cool. I don't got nothing. Oh, since this is the last episode, I think I don't know, man. I got a feeling the Miami Heat gonna win because we kind of talked about who was in the finals, but we didn't say nothing about who's gonna win it.
Mm.
So I got a feeling that Miami Heat and Jimmy Buckets is playoff Jimmy.
Mm.
It's a thing.
I want to see Denver win because I want to see Michael Porter Jr.
Hey,
get him a chip. Mizzou boys.
If Denver wins, we going up there for the parade.
That's gonna be a hell of a
That
parade.
might be a party.
Mm.
That might be a party.
Oh shit! So y'all gonna have to tune in now.
Mile High Parade.
Just, y'all might want to start rooting for Denver, cause if they win, we going. I think. All right. Anything else?
You know, I say that's all I had. Oh, tomorrow at Parlor,
Oh yeah.
7:00 trivia.
7:00 parlor. Be there, suckers.
Y'all about to take that L
Izelle.
from the Monarchy.
That's right. Peace.
Peace.